My father had been exiled to Siberia for life, but history was changing his sentence. Russia was in its third year of a bloody war against Germany. The Tsar had lost so many men that he needed even his enemies to fight for him. But my father wasn't good enough.
Joseph Vissarionovich Jugashvili, age 38, born in Gori in the province of Georgia, exiled to Siberia for revolutionary activities, nevertheless subject to conscription into the imperial army. Conscript has the following deformities. Left arm, 2 inches shorter than right arm, possibly congenital defect. Second and third toes of left foot, webbed and joined.
The mark of the devil. Rejected.
My father robbed banks to raise money for the outlawed Bolshevik party. His favorite alias was Koba. He hunted during the day, and at night he played cards with cutthroats and thieves. Our people were starving. They blamed the Tsar. And he was forced to abdicate. The new government freed all political prisoners. And exiled revolutionaries like my father were granted amnesty. The rich and the nobility fled. Koba was going home. So was Lenin, the leader of the Bolshevik party, my father's idol.
There's Lenin, Koba! Lenin! Koba! Koba! Sergei!
Most of the old friends were there, like Sergei and Olga Aliluyiev.
Olga!
Oh, such a long time. And Nadia.
Little Nadia.
Why aren't you out there with them?
What? I'll see him tomorrow.
Nadia was to become my mother.
Olga, what did... She's a woman.
Not yet.
Comrades!
Not yet.
Workers! Sailors! I thank you for overthrowing the Tsar! But the Great War still continues. Did you overthrow the Tsar to continue his bloody war?
No!
Did you overthrow the Tsar so the peasants would remain landless? Did you overthrow the Tsar so the workers and their families would continue to starve? No! The people demand peace. No! The people demand bread. No! The people demand land. No! Forward to
It took the Bolsheviks 6 more months to finish the revolution and set up a communist government. No one was allowed to own anything. The Tsar and his family were executed. And a new war broke out. Civil War.
Koba's favorite song, Black Swallow.
Ah, you remember?
I remember everything you've told me about him. And I remember how he saved my life when I was drowning in the Black Sea.
You were not drowning. You were playing in the water. He waded in, he picked you up and brought you back to us.
I was choking water and he swam to save me.
You were 3 years old.
I remember.
Black Swallow.
Nadia's record.
She's how old now?
17. But dedicated. She could discuss theory with Lenin.
That I'd like to hear.
So, Koba.
No. Stalin.
Stalin?
My new name.
Steel.
Steel. But for you old friend to friends and comrades like you, I'm always Koba.
To Stalin.
No. To Lenin.
Nadia became one of Lenin's secretaries. A year later, she joined Stalin, who was sent to the Southern Front.
This leave you taken from the Secretariat, was that your own idea? What did you say? What?
With the Civil War on, I said maybe I could be more useful.
Useful. Useful. Bringing tea to Stalin? Or watching him? Reporting on him?
No, helping him.
Oh. So they said Stalin needs help. Stalin needs help from an 18-year-old girl?
To assist you, to take notes.
Who for? Who asked you to watch Stalin? Who? Was it Trotsky or Lenin?
Nadia thought Stalin was going to change Russia. She was right.
Do you have a notebook? No, here, take this. And a pencil here. Ready?
Yes.
Right. In his compartment, Stalin told me he would do anything and everything to stabilize the Southern Front. He would take measures, stern measures.
But they said that you were only to collect grain, not get involved in military activities.
Stalin does not obey orders unless he agrees with them.
You always become the leader.
Not always, no.
Yes. Always, my father says. You want things your way and you get them.
What else does he say?
You are a hero. You organize daring robberies, escapes from prisons. You are a giant among pygmies.
I'm a small, humble man, the son of a cobbler, and an illiterate washerwoman.
The rosebud opens. Bluebells all around. The lark flew higher. The nightingale sings softly.
I was 15 when I wrote that. Look at you, an army commander.
Look at you, Commissar for Nationalities, chosen by Lenin himself.
Klin Voroshilov, this is Nadia Aloluyev, Sergei's daughter.
You have your mother's eyes.
The Bolshevik aristocrat, huh? Filippo, Kavalenko, Tsarist officers.
Yes.
Do you trust them? Trotsky does, do you?
Trotsky's war commissar, and he's the commander of the Red Army.
You disagree with Trotsky or not?
Not exactly.
Good. Then you agree to the need for vigilance?
Yes, absolutely. Resolute vigilance.
Here's a list of unreliable officers. I want them to be summoned here immediately.
Trotsky should be informed.
Trotsky does not understand. We do.
All the officers on your list are here, as you requested, Koba.
Why? What's the reason? We fought like hell for you, bastards!
The barrage must not sink, Clean. Be very careful. They'll all be lost. Be very, very careful.
Tsarist officers, suspected of treason, have drowned. Unfortunate accident. Replacing them with reliable elements. Now that's murder.
Murder. Murder. He says an accident. The officers were being held on a barge, and the barge sank.
And who put them on the barge? Irreplaceable professional officers. And who killed them? Stalin. I demand his immediate recall.
Stalin is a trusted comrade.
Replace him, or I resign. It's Trotsky or Stalin.
Trotsky or Stalin? You don't understand. It must be Trotsky and Stalin. We need you both.
Trotsky never forgave my father. They avoided each other, even when living in the Kremlin apartments with the rest of the party leaders. It was there my parents celebrated their wedding.
Look, you're still so young.
You were younger than me when you ran away with Papa.
So I was. But you should have seen your Papa. He was so handsome. An idealistic young revolutionary.
Exactly like Koba.
Koba's not like your Papa.
think he is too old.
He's a Georgian. I know Georgian men. But you...
I know you don't approve. But I want to be with him. Be happy for me. For us.
Nadia. Kuba, he's looking for you.
But she isn't that far away.
You're young, our revolution is young, you'll both triumph.
Oh, Nikolai, always an optimist.
Yes. An inclination to look on the bright side of things. Something you and I share.
Nadia, French champagne. Liberated from Prince Volkonsky's cellar. Nikolai, you do the honor.
Gregory Zinoviev. Nadia. Grisha.
Unfortunately, we couldn't liberate Volkonsky's crystal.
Smashed.
To life.
Where are you going?
Trotsky.
Kamenev and Zinoviev were intellectuals. My father didn't have their education or their manners. They looked down on him, and he knew it. They were on Trotsky's side. Trotsky was the son of a prosperous landowner who had enjoyed all the privileges of wealth and was looked upon by many as Lenin's heir apparent.
French novel? There's a better story in Bukharin's apartment. The mountaineer and Nadia Aliluyeva have gotten married. How is it you weren't invited?
Anything else?
No.
I'm raiding your secretariat.
Just the same, you come to work tomorrow. The revolution demands it.
She'll be there, but not early.
My mother was very much the new Soviet woman. She continued to work even after she was pregnant.
Comrades, are we going to stop making history because no one is here to record it?
Don't worry. It'll all be rewritten anyway.
Comrades, we have a one-point agenda today. The Secretariat. How can we improve its work?
What's wrong with its work? Its function is growing faster than its structure. It's the practical problems of party organization. Dues, assignment of personnel membership. It's those poor devils on the Secretariat that have to deal with these things.
Well, we have it easy on the Politburo. All we have to do is think.
I think we should assign one of ourselves to the Secretariat as a General Secretary. That way we have direct organizational link. What about you, Comrade Trotsky?
Don't saddle me with the job. Saddle a mule. Saddle Stalin.
Please, 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 no personal remarks. Comrade Zinoviev, are you interested?
I nominate Stalin.
Stalin.
Yes, Stalin.
Do you accept Comrade Stalin?
If no one will do it, I will do it. Yes. Yes. Thank you very much.
May I change the subject, Comrade Lenin?
Please do.
The war's behind us. We're in a new period now. The police are supposed to be accountable, but they still do what they like. They still terrorize people.
True. I think Comrade Bukharin is right. No brutality should be allowed. Although there is no revolution possible without terror. What are you drawing there?
Little drawing.
You hand me all these powers and control of all the levers. They don't even know they're doing it, the stupid bastards. Trotsky turns it down. King of the Jews turns it down. You know what they've given me? A reward for doing the job. A country house. You know who it belonged to, the house? Zuvalov.
Zubalov.
The bastard we organized a strike against. And Trotsky turns it down.
How is she? Is she all right?
Men.
How would you like to go back to Georgia, Sergo? To knock a few heads together.
Whose?
Some of our old friends down there, they're running the place as though they own it. They need a real kick in the ass. So we'll go. We'll go. All you need are a good pair of boots. Feel this. Go ahead, feel it. Nice. I could have been making these if my father had his way. What was I, 9? He took me down to Tbilisi to make me work in a boot factory. Wanted me to be a cobbler like him. I ran away, came home, 9 years old. He beat the shit out of me. Beat the shit out of me. But I never made boots for anyone. No. I wear them. And you know the best thing about them, Sergo? Well, with boots, you kick a man in the head. And you'll never find his teeth. Wear boots, Sergo. Wear boots. Vasily. We'll call you Vasily.
Where's Koba?
What is it? What is the matter? Koba! Koba!
It's Lenin. Lenin has had a stroke.
May I talk to him?
Since when do you ask permission?
Vladimir Ilyich.
Who authorized you to send this telegram?
What?
To Sergo Ordzhonikidze from the General Secretary.
Is there a copy?
You will thoroughly punish the following members of the Georgian Central Committee.
Where did you get that?
I know they got into an argument, but he slapped the man. A leading comrade. He struck him.
The man insulted Sergo.
A party member does not strike a party member. It is not permissible.
You're in pain?
Oh, no, it's nothing. It's nothing. You will order Sergo to apologize.
He's Georgian.
I'm referring this to the Control Commission.
Who gave you this telegram?
Look,
who told you this?
Just order Sergo to come back. Immediately. Immediately.
What are they after with these stories? They want to turn you against me. They want to split the party. The doctors have told you to rest, to remain calm. Calm. Now, why do they excite you, these bastards? Why? To kill you, that's the reason. I will not allow this. I have one aim, one mission. To get Comrade Lenin back on his feet and able to lead us again. I'll send for the doctors.
The job nobody wanted put my father in charge of party security. He surrounded himself with ruthless men, hand-picked for their loyalty to him. Kaganovich was one of them.
Natasha is on Lenin's switchboard. We will know about everyone who calls.
Who set this up?
I myself.
Who else knows about it?
No one.
Make sure.
Koba. You know, Koba, while Lenin is ill,
the country needs a leadership.
And Trotsky, of course, is ready to provide one.
And also, of course, he would never listen to anyone else's opinion.
Yours especially.
Not even ours. We have been thinking, until Lenin can return...
Restored, healthy, vigorous, and able to deal with all our terrible problems.
We could lead.
In the spirit of Lenin, of course.
We?
Comrade Stalin, Kamenev, and Zinoviev.
How many legs does a stool have?
Why...
3.
Oh. Because it cannot stand on 1 or 2.
Good.
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 Good. Good.
What are they plotting now?
Let them take me for a fool.
must stand against Stalin before it is too late. You must help Lenin now.
That's good. Tomorrow.
Where is he? He's not to be disturbed.
my essays from 1903, they came out again. It is very interesting to see now how stupid we were at that time.
Those official.
Yes. I'm reading official reports.
The doctors have...
Are responsible to you. They do what you say.
Organizationally, yes, but medically, it's you they worry about. They do not want you burdened.
Burden? Is it a burden to read newspapers? To even talk politics?
Newspaper?
Yes, real newspapers, not the kind you had printed for me. One single copy for Lenin. Single copies full of good news. What a waste of money just to keep me out of politics.
It's to help your recovery.
No, to keep me out of politics. So, I'm not to know what's going on in the country. I'm forbidden to read our own newspapers. Let Comrade Lenin read your fairy tales. What nonsense. What damn nonsense.
No, it's to speed your recovery. We need your recovery. We need Comrade Lenin's leadership.
How can Comrade Lenin lead if he's denied information?
Doctor's orders.
Doctor's orders? Not Stalin's orders?
Yeah.
The situation in Georgia. You are Georgian.
It's all under control. There's nothing to worry about. Only your health. Why did you call Trotsky, you stupid bitch? Did you think that I wouldn't know? He's not to meet with Trotsky or anyone. What are you trying to do? To kill him? Pizda! Pizda 79.
My father understood how much the Russian soul craved a god, now that religion was illegal. It was his idea to embalm Lenin and have him placed on permanent display in Red Square.
Comrade Molotov, where is Comrade Trotsky? You were instructed to find him and bring him here. What happened?
I did reach him. I told him the funeral was yesterday. He was too far away to make it yesterday.
You lied to him. Why?
You told me you didn't want to have him here.
You are to admit that to no one, true or false.
True.
Then why are you telling it to me? You're a real idiot, Molotov. You will go far. leaving us. Comrade Lenin has ordered us to hold high and keep pure. The great calling of the party. Leaving us, Comrade Lenin has enjoined us to keep the unity of the party. Together we vow to keep and honor that commandment, Comrade Lenin.
We had an argument this morning.
About what?
Nikolai.
Bukharin? But he likes Bukharin.
Nikolai found me a job on a new publication, Revolution and Culture. Joseph says the next thing you'll be spending all your time with Bukharin's bunch of bohemians, useless poets, artists.
And you said they're not useless.
I said they're far from useless.
That the revolution needs culture.
Exactly. Then I put my arms around him, and then he apologized.
And then you made love.
Is this whole terrible business of Lenin's death? What's going to happen now? Who's going to lead? Joseph says they're sneaking behind his back, conspiring.
Who?
Time to get started, Zena.
Da. 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 Beautiful flowers. Their life is too short.
What is it?
A telephone call.
Yes?
About a letter.
What letter?
A letter that Lenin sent to the Central Committee to be opened after his death.
What does it say?
You know nothing about it.
No, nothing.
You worked with Lenin. You were close to him. You heard no one talking about it.
No.
You were asleep?
I know nothing about it. Joseph.
They got to him through that bitch Krupskaya. Trotsky. Yes, Trotsky. Kamenev. Zinoviev. The three little yids.
Don't say that.
Mice. So the Georgian cat can make a deal with them, and then...
Comrade Lenin also wrote, Stalin is too rude, and this fault becomes intolerable in one who holds the office of General Secretary. Therefore, I propose to the comrades to consider a means of removing Stalin from the post and appointing another person more patient, more loyal, more attentive, and less...
This is the end of Stalin.
Let Trotsky speak. Talk to them. You're the only one who can rid us of Stalin.
Let Zinoviev deliver the blow.
Please.
For all of us, Lenin's words have special meaning and weight. But in the long period when Comrade Lenin was unable to lead, it fell upon us, Comrades Kamenev, Zinoviev, and Stalin, to provide collective leadership. Our experience makes me happy to say that Comrade Lenin's apprehensions are not well-founded. So I propose to maintain Stalin in his post.
This is an outrage.
All right.
Lenin was ill. Tell it up, comrades. Lenin was right. We should listen to Lenin. Let Trotsky speak.
Did Comrade Lenin really write those words?
He betrayed you.
Was he influenced to write them at a time when he was weakened by illness, when Lenin was not truly Lenin? Let us agree that Lenin did write those words. Yes, comrades, I am rude to those in wreck and split the party. I have never concealed this, and I do not conceal it now. Not to be gentle is better, but it is not in me to be like that, Krupskaya. But when the party imposes an obligation on me, it is my duty to obey. I am not free to desert my post. Twice I tried to resign, and twice I was told to remain at my post. I obey the party. It is my obligation. I remain at my post.
Trotsky wasted his last chance to stop my father. He underestimated the man he called a mule and a mountaineer.
I'm Yakov.
Your son.
I know. What are you doing here?
He's come to Moscow to study.
It's better here than Tbilisi. The schools, I mean.
Without asking me, you think you can just walk in here? Get out, go. Out! Go!
I've given your son the spare room. No. Don't worry. It will be all right. Why, Joseph? Why? You never even told me you had a son. Why? When his mother died, he was 2 months old. You haven't seen him since. Why? Did you hate her?
No.
You loved her?
She was a young Georgian woman, uneducated, religious.
Oh, so you didn't love her?
She was young, I was young.
You've never even talked about her.
She's dead, Nadia.
Oh, a door is shut, a room is sealed. And you never think about her?
Dead is dead.
And if I die?
Don't say that.
If I die, will you abandon Vasily?
I didn't abandon Yakov. I left him with her sisters.
Ha! Who would you leave Vasily with?
Твою мать.
Or the other child?
What other child?
The one I'm carrying. I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant? You're pregnant. Why didn't you tell me? Why?
I made sure today. Let Yakov stay.
Look at them conspiring. They play Trotsky against me, me against Trotsky. They think they'll wind up on top. I'll strike first.
Comrades! Look who they're shipping off! It's Trotsky! Lenin's friend! My father! Comrades, stop them! Come on! Ah, it's Trotsky! Lenin's friend! He's my father! I can't believe this!
Come on! It's my husband! My husband! Don't take him away! What are you doing? Don't take him away! Stop them! Please! Don't take
In 1801, Alexander I outlawed the use of torture. The very word torture, he said, is a disgrace to a human race.
I'm helping Yakov prepare for his exams.
You agree with Alexander? No opinion? Brilliant student.
Joseph.
You agree or not? A little discussion. Let us say that you're an army commander. That will never happen, of course, but let us say it. They bring you a prisoner who has vital information that could save the lives of your command. He's stubborn, he won't talk. He spits in your face. What do you do, Yakov?
I don't know.
You let your men die?
No.
Yakov. How do you save them?
Torture is wrong.
My son. And you're trying to educate this hopeless idiot.
It's a copy of Lenin's testament, as they're calling it. Printed in large numbers by a secret press in Leningrad.
Stalin is too rude. And what role did Zinoviev play in this matter?
Zinoviev?
He's party boss there. Do you think this could happen without his complicity?
I think he's on your side. He supported you against Trotsky.
A temporary maneuver. Sergo, I think if you go to Leningrad, maybe you could persuade the comrades there to get rid of Zinoviev. Find a replacement, a good communist. An attractive personality, but who? Who could we get?
Kirov?
Kirov. You worked with him in the Caucasus, huh?
Yes, he really shook things up. A good man. People like him. Reads books, likes music, a well-rounded fellow.
It's very good, Sergo. Very good. Why didn't I think of him? Very good.
Comrade Kirov.
Comrade Kirov. Comrade Kirov.
Good. Good. Comrade, good to see you.
Sergo.
Comrade.
What do you got here? What is it? What? What is it? You killed it yourself, huh?
A single shot.
How far?
10 meters.
No, wait. You stood 10 meters away from this. I don't believe that. Who could do that? I mean, who could do it? Could you do it, Iron Pants? Wouldn't be iron in your pants, would it? Would it? Unbelievable. You're going to Leningrad to replace Zinoviev. Sergo's going too, and Kaganovich. I'm counting on you. Aye. 10 meters. You shot this from 10 meters, Yagoda. 10 meters? Who could believe that? You have to admire a man like that. And watch him. And go to Leningrad and keep an eye on them. Especially Kirov.
My parents, my brother Vasily and I were on our way south to our winter home. We stopped at station after station so that my father could flex the party muscle for local officials who had been summoned there by regional party boss, Lavrenti Beria.
What is to be done? The harvests have been good. I could see the fields from the train. But the grain is not being delivered. Why is that? Is it because the peasants have been told they can, if they wait, obtain better prices and become richer at the expense of everyone else? No, who has told them this? Who?
Comrade Stalin, I'm not sure you understand the situation. The state offers low prices, unreasonably low prices. The state asks peasants to work for the benefit of the people in the cities.
There's grumbling in my district. Party officials who do not understand our peasants come to the villages threatening.
The peasants complain that when they sell their grain, they receive nothing in return. There is nothing for them to buy.
I asked what is to be done, and did you give me answers? No. Only complaints. Did you give me a solution? No. So I will give you mine. You will demand the surrender of all stocks of grain at existing prices. Anyone who refuses, you will confiscate his grain. You will bring anyone who opposes you to justice under Article 107 of the Criminal Code, which, I remind you, prescribes severe punishment for any kind of speculation. Those are your instructions. These measures will be applied throughout the Soviet Union. Thank you for your ideas.